Oh, it could be time very, very soon to pop those champagne bottles. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be the end of Patreon as we know it. Now, some of you wanted me to speak on this situation right here with Patreon, the lawsuit, Owen Benjamin. The problem is, this is out of my wheelhouse right here. All right? I have requested a video from Hoeg Law because they would definitely knock this shit out of the park. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to use as a starting point a random thing I read from Reddit. This is from Mikeys. I just saw this on a YouTube news clip last night. One YouTuber was banned from Patreon, and he encouraged his followers who had been supporting him on Patreon to file a tortious interference lawsuit which asserts breach of contract against Patreon. And letting this go forward, the judge also asserted that Patreon's change in their terms of service on January the 1st does not apply to complaints about actions which give rise to legal claims prior to that date. In short, Patreon has to front $10,000 in legal fees per arbitration claim. Okay, it's about 100 people, so, that's a good bit of money. But if other supporters of banned people on Patreon, like Sargon of our kid, however you say that, I don't know how you pronounce that, Sargets fans do that, then we have a situation where they could go bankrupt. This could force Patreon into bankruptcy before anything gets started because of the laws in California. Now, so Patreon knew this. They fucked up because they did this not thinking that this kind of thing would ever happen per their terms of service. And then on January the 1st, they changed their terms of service. But they lost, I think 4 days ago, they filed something, then they lost that. Like I said, this shit, I'm not a fucking lawyer. Okay, I need the ace attorney in this bitch. All right. So what I will do is I'll link you to a video or two down below. Some people on YouTube that can explain this in detail. Now, why this is relevant to me and a lot of us in this community is the end of Patreon. The end of Patreon as we know it. Oh my God, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. I can't tell you how happy that would make me. Seeing all these fucking e-beggars just scrambling, not knowing what the fuck to do. Not knowing what the fuck to do. But you know what? Even if that did happen, it wouldn't stop e-begging. It wouldn't. You still got the super chats on YouTube. You still got Join. You still got PayPal. They would just adjust. Oh, sure, it'd be a big hit at first, but they would adjust. In my sidebar, I see fucking Scamalot331 live streaming for donations. I mean, this could really, it's not going to eliminate e-begging. It's not. But when you think about all the people e-begging from Patreon, fuck, I just talked about Alpha Omega Sin, who's probably not using Patreon. I don't think that was the regular intent of Patreon. Alpha Omega Sin, basically, he's not even doing anything artistic. Supposedly Patreon is a way to support creators. What the fuck is Alpha Omega Sin? What is he creating right now? He ain't creating nothing. What was originally seen as a platform to support people creatively turned into a platform just for people to do the bare minimum and expect people to give them money every month and pay their fucking bills. For doing little more than uploading hobby videos to YouTube. Now, there's a lot of people also that want to see Patreon go under and go away, not because of the e-begging aspect, but because Patreon is selective. They're selective on what artists they allow on their platform. They didn't let this comedian Owen on their platform. They got rid of Sargon of our kid. Okay. They didn't allow, and I know I didn't pronounce that right. So they didn't allow them on the platform. They got rid of them because they have different views and out of the mainstream, I might say. So if you set up a platform and you want to be fair to everybody, if you want to be fair and allow everyone to e-beg, I would say, actually, it's a good thing. Fuck those two e-beggars. Fuck you, Owen, and fuck you, Sargon. Okay, you don't need to be e-begging on Patreon. Fuck both of you. So what was I about to say? You need to be fair to every e-beggar and let every e-beggar e-beg equally? No. So I agree with Patreon that they didn't allow certain e-beggars on their platform because e-begging is wrong, but I don't know. It would be a good thing. It would be a good thing. I'm crossing my fingers that Patreon goes away. Patreon for the longest time has been a problem, and it has emboldened a lot of e-beggars to basically say, well, you know what? There's so many other people with their Patreons. There's so many. Why can't I have a Patreon? Metal Jesus came out when he brought out his Patreon. Well, you know, it's a lot of people have Patreon. It's not that big of a deal, okay? So why is everyone getting mad at me? It's just, you know, what's in. It's what's in right now. It's what's acceptable, you know? Yeah, I love Patreon. In a couple years, if I get enough patrons, I'm going to upload a video to my YouTube channel, making them feel sorry for me and give me money to fix my basement leak, you know, right before I plan on selling the house. Oh, wait, was I recording that? We got to cut that out.